The Samsung Galaxy S25 will be here in about 3 months, and the rumor mill is spinning. The new Snapdragon chip was also just announced. It's called the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and there's also some leaks that dropped on the phone that are pretty credible. Now, we are finally starting to see the picture of the S25 and what it will look like. I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and we gotta talk about it. Now, I'm not the person making up these rumors. I'm just reporting on what I found, and also some personal interjections and some of my guesses as well. But I will link all the sources here at the bottom of this video. Now, most people don't care if the phone looks different year over year. Sure, you'll hear some people online complain about it, but real consumers don't care that much. Well, this year will be no different again. You should expect the same design for the most part. But just like the iPhone this year, we will have slimmer bezels that gives us a bigger screen with the same overall size in the hand. The base S24 can grow to 6.3 inches, and the Ultra, you'll have 6.8 inches. Now, staying with the screen, there are also some rumors that we'll have a anywhere on the screen fingerprint scanner. So now, at the very bottom, you tap it and then it unlocks the phone. Now it's gonna be, you could tap it anywhere on the display and it'll unlock the phone. The S25 and the Plus will share the same colors. We have moon, night blue, silver shadow, sparkling blue, sparkling green, and then one extra color is expected to be for the Plus, and that is midnight black. And of course, some of these will depending on where you're buying it from, if you're buying online or buying through a carrier, all that stuff. The Ultra will have less fun colors. They are titanium black, titanium blue, titanium gray, and titanium silver. And I say that's on track from what we typically see. Not often do the Pro and the Ultra versions, they get the fun colors. They have the very serious business colors. And most likely, I could say it's pretty sure that we'll have the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which is the generation 4 of their chip. And this will also be the Made for Galaxy edition. This chip, right now, we are seeing 30% better speeds on CPU and GPU at a better efficiency as well. And the way the industry is going, we know that this chip is made for AI, and we'll see this come into play in the OS, the camera's performance, and also some gaming. There's a lot of stuff this chip can do, but not everything these chips can do makes it to each device. It is up to the manufacturer to put it on their device. But we do know a lot of the camera stuff that this chip have will make it over, and we'll talk about that in the camera section of this video. There's also been some credible rumors that the S25 and S25 Plus will be switching to the popular Sony sensor for its cameras. And this will be an upgrade for these cameras, and this sensor is better at low light performance, shutter speed, and dynamic range as well. On the Ultra, we still have the ISOCELL camera system that's made by Samsung, and for me, I think that's a great thing. I love the ISOCELL camera system, and I'm sure there will be some additional upgrades, but honestly, there isn't much coming out regarding that, and I think all the upgrades are gonna be software. So on the AI side of things, the new Snapdragon has enhanced autofocus, which is more autofocus points. Those shots should be faster to autofocus, and they should be more accurate when you're taking a picture of something. You have better white balance and also 250 layer segmentation for better image clarity. Now, layer segmentation means when it sees an image, it takes apart the image. So imagine you have a picture of a person in a garden. You have the person, but then you have their skin, you have their eyes, you have the clouds, you have the grass, you have the shirt, you have the pants. Everything up to 250 different layers will be seen as a unique object. So when the chip tells the software what each element is, it can go through and process the image better. It can make the eyes pop more. It can do something with the skin. It can make the sky look better. It can, enhance the colors on the clothing. And this happens automatically within the chip, and it just does it in the background. And that's what this new chip can do, up to 250 layers. When we're looking at specs, we have up to 16 gigabytes of RAM on the Ultra and 12 gigabytes on the lower storage options and the base S25 and Plus. Samsung also has UFS 4.0 storage, which could boost data speeds up to 8 gigabytes a second, which will help with saving large video files in media curation on this device. Since you're recording at high res, even 8K, you can be sure that all that information is being saved to that device in real time. The new Snapdragon also is packaged with the X80 modem, which is better for 5G support and also Wi-Fi 7. I think Samsung radios and Wi-Fi is already good enough, as I typically have more bars of signal for Wi-Fi and 5G when comparing it to other phones I have next to me that are not Samsung, but anything as far as an upgrade is always a bonus for me, so I'm really happy with that. They're also saying the Ultra model may charge faster than 45 watts. You know, we're seeing 90 and 120 watt charging these days, and 45 is seeming a bit dated at this point for a groundbreaking flagship phone. And so the newer device should allow for that, but something to note that there are concerns about the longevity and life of the battery when charging at certain speeds. So hopefully find a happy medium. Maybe 45 watts is the happy medium, or maybe we can get like 60 or 75 watts and still keep that longer battery life. Who knows? And also staying on battery life, if the chip is more efficient and it has better thermals as expected, we should have better battery life already too on top of that. So if we have faster charging and better battery life, that right there is a game changer. So that's what we know about the S25 Ultra. As more details come down the line, we will talk about them a bit more. But so far, what are your thoughts? Is it just another year for you, or is this something you're excited about? I want to know what you think. Chime in down below.